Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It's very easy to spot a just or unjust person, and that is the person will apply different standards to the same issue. For instance, I want to prove this guy is a bad guy. I will use a set of values. But for another person who did the same thing as the bad guy did, I will not apply the same values or same judgment. I will use others, which I will turn, hey, she is fantastic. And I'm talking about the Democrats in general and some imbeciles in particular. You're going to see during my video, I will mention names. And we have a problem here. It was the DNC had this beautiful meeting. They had it yesterday, and they found out that Kamala Harris will be their nominee. How many votes she got less than 1% in the primaries when Biden ran against Trump. Remember, in the primaries, she got less than 1%. So she's the nominee. That's democracy for you. So we have here the DNC. Bill Clinton shows up, the former US president, and he has a speech. All right. Well, we have a commentator who she is fed up with Clinton. Why is he still here? Because he is not a moral person like the Democrats are. Remember, Democrats are the ones who push certain liberal ideas in a certain direction that some people might think they are perversions. That perversion means outside of normality. That's perversion. When you pervert normality, that means you are outside of the realm of normality. All right. So what happened? Let me show you. This person here says this. CNN commentator blasts Democrats for having Bill Clinton at DNC. Quit him. Finally, please. Why do you think this person is against Bill Clinton? Right here. CNN commentator S.E. Cupp slammed the Democrats for inviting former President Clinton to speak at the Democratic National Convention, calling him a bad look for a party emphasizing decency. So, do you think that the Democrat Party emphasizes decency? Do you mean like someone putting his cock in another guy's ass, that is decency? Or let's say some man with women dresses going and reading only to children in kindergarten? Do you think that's decency? Well, if you think so, then I don't think Mr. President Bill Clinton is a, indecent person. What did he do? We're going to discuss what he did, but these guys just nominated Kamala Harris to run against whomever on the other side. Now, Kamala Harris, doesn't she have something with Willie Brown? I will show you. So if we talk about decency, we're going to compare Bill Clinton and Kamala Harris with facts. All right? So let's read a little bit further. So person is so upset, this S.E. Cupp. I think Kate Bedingfield is totally right that President Joe Biden will talk about decency tonight. That's important. Isn't this guy who allegedly used to take showers with a minor? I don't know. That's a great contrast, Cupp said, of comments from the White House communication director Kate Bedingfield on CNN on Monday. However, this is just an aside. You can take it as you will, but I don't know why Bill Clinton is still at the DNCs. He is a problem. He is a bad look for Democrats. He has been at every DNC since he was elected, and there's no good reason for it. Quit Bill Clinton finally, please, she pleaded. The core sense of decency. Well, all right, this guy. Let's talk about Bill Clinton. What Miss Cott or Cobb, whatever her name is, Cupp, she refers to Mr. Bill Clinton, giving some things or to a Jewish intern. Yeah, Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, she was Jewish. She is Jewish. And that's indecent. And he was married while doing that in the White House. I don't know why while he was talking to Yeltsin at that time, or, like bam, 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 or in a special in the middle of the night while Hillary was I don't know. Now, is that my problem? Is that two people's problems? Probably a third one. One is Hillary Clinton's problem and Bill Clinton's problems. That's it. Then this woman, Lewinsky, knew these guys were married. Now, she didn't rape him. So that means it was a, mutual interaction. Therefore, he is the one to be blamed. Okay, all right, why? He was indecent, very much indecent. Married, in the same house, Lewinsky, and so on. And she went over there and she became known at that point. All right, well, I tell you why Bill Clinton lacks decency. For what he did in Yugoslavia. He didn't have the United Nations authorization, Security Council's authorization. That makes the bombardment of Yugoslavia a war crime. I think that's more important than give him a blowjob to an intern, adult intern. She was not a minor, okay? So I think that's even more important. But this cup has no problem with Yugoslavia. She has a problem with Lewinsky, okay? Because this guy did what he did. Bad look for decency. Correct. Now let's look at Kamala Harris. I have here 3 articles about Kamala Harris. If you're not familiar with Mr. Willie Brown, I will familiarize you with him from far away. Now here it is. Did Kamala Harris have an extramarital affair with Willie Brown that boosted her career? Remember, the title is made in such a way that first it should have stopped right here, first one, which is true, and then the other one boosted her career. You'll see. You be the judge. So the first one, cock-a-doodle-doo. Vice President nominee Kamala Harris has had an extramarital affair with former San Francisco Mayor and State Assembly Speaker Willie Brown, who gave her 2 political appointments that launched her political career. Mixture. What's true? Harris did fuck former San Francisco Mayor and State Assembly Speaker Willie Brown, who was 60 when she was 30. More precisely 29, for a period of time between 1994 and 1995. In his capacity as Speaker, Brown appointed her to 2 political posts. First to the California Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board, and then to the Medical Assistance Commission. What's false? Although Brown was technically still married. No, he was married. He had a marriage certificate and no divorce. You are married. During the time period that he dated Harris, he had been estranged from his wife for more than a decade. Can Clinton say the same thing? Hey, we haven't had sex for... give me the saxophone. Yeah, my cool baby. For about, 20 years too, I didn't see her pussy. Would that count? Would that count if Bill Clinton would say, I'm not going to sleep with that hag over there? Would that count? And why not? Oh, it's not the same thing. Of course it's not the same thing. The fact that the guy was legally married and this 30 years old, 30 years younger girl and appointed her on 2 positions. I have more. Wait a second. But let's say what's false. What's false? He gave her this, and then he says here, Harris's first successful run for office in 2003 happened well after the relationship ended, and Harris sought to distance herself from Brown. Yes, but he claims that he helped her. Why? Let me show you. Kamala Harris was Willie Brown's mistress, and he made her career. ? Again, mixture. They use the same thing. But hey, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. USA Today, they always tell the truth. I'm not surprised. Listen, I'm not upset, and I have nothing against or for what Bill Clinton did. That's their thing. Now, for me, it's ugly. Well, you're married, you better, destroy everything and go over there. Sometimes you make mistakes. I got that, but put that with Kamala Harris. She's unmarried at that time. That guy is married. He's married. And then what happens? I'm going to show you. Bill Clinton did not give any jobs only to Lewinsky. Willie Brown gave her and jobs. So she was better than Lewinsky, obviously. She was experienced. Remember, USA Today. Former San Francisco mayor Willie Brown writes about dating Kamala Harris, appointing her to post. Big mouth, big cock, Andrew. Okay, let's go. So it says, yes, we dated. It was more than 20 years ago, wrote Brown, who said he had been peppered with calls from the national pop. Okay, we go down here, because I already, right here. This is what he said. All right? Yes, I may have influenced her career by appointing her. You influence her career if you appoint her. What are you talking about? That's a clear thing. If someone appoints me on a position, he definitely influenced my career. He changed my career. Let's say I'm a mechanic, and then he gets me and places me, I don't know, the chief of General Motors. He influenced my career. Just appointed. Emil, from now on, mechanic. Boom, there you go. Like Henry Ford the First. I like Henry Ford the First. I love it. Someone else liked him too. Okay. All right. By appointing her to 2 state commissions, state in the government, right? When I was Assembly Speaker, Brown wrote Saturday. Brown was, he can't lie, right? He will be in prison, right? Label, whatever, libel laws. Brown was the Speaker from 1980 to 1995, prior to his stint as San Francisco mayor. Brown appointed Harris to the California Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board and then to the Medical Assistance Commission. So he gave her 2 jobs. He influenced her career. Positions that paid her more than $400,000 over 5 years. So it's about what? $80,000 a year. In 1995, $80,000 a year, right? Kind of, she works very expensive. All right, according to San Francisco Weekly, Brown also gave Harris a BMW. That's a German car. What kind? Secondhand? I'm sorry. Pre-owned? You can't say secondhand now. And I'm quoting again, Mr. Brown. And I certainly helped with her first race for district attorney in San Francisco. The one that over there they say, no, that's false. He didn't right here. Harris' first successful run for office 2003 happened well after the relationship ended, and Harris sought to distance herself from Brown. But he said something else. Right there. I certainly helped her with her first race for district attorney in San Francisco. I have also helped the careers of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Governor Gavin Newsom, Senator Dianne Feinstein, and host of other politicians, he added. And now he's going to tell us her character. The difference is that Harris is the only one who, after I helped her, sent word that I would be indicted if I so much as a jaywalked while she was a DA. Brown wrote, that's politics for ya. Got it? So that was a warning for him. If you open your mouth, I'm going to you up. So that is Kamala Harris. So that's Clinton. This is Kamala, and the Democrats, the party of decency. You make me laugh. My bulls are laughing by banging on one another right now. And the cock is smiling like that. Really? Really? These guys who push perversities? No, we are the party of decency. And besides, how far do you go? How far these indecent guys go? How far we let them? They go all the way. All the way. Remember, the first thing was just let us do it. No, don't. What was that? Whatever you don't tell. It was the Bill Clinton's policy. What was it? Don't tell. Don't. In the military, just leave. Let them be. And from letting them be, you got to adoptions, and you got to this. Now you have to clap as a seal. And if you I disagree with that. They label you as this and that and that. So you see how it goes? Why? Give them a finger, they get everything, including your cock in their mouth. So here it is, my friends. These are the guys, and this Miss Cobb, or whatever her name is, her cop from CNN, she's either an imbecile, which is, take it as incompetence or ill will. Or a mixture between. So is she incompetent, or she's just evil? She just talks about Bill Clinton being invited, but she has in front of her I already made my point. Now you can agree with her life, but then you have to agree with Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton should have been probably, under international law, he should have been in front of the international court from The Hague. Like Putin, they expect Putin to come over there, but this guy, no. And many others. So yeah, again, or they should have taken, what's her name, Madeleine Albright for the Iraq War. George W. Bush, Iraq and Afghanistan. Obama, Libya. What's her name? Hillary Clinton, Libya. How about that? Nothing. Blow job. Oh my God, it's so indecent. And you kill hundreds of thousands of people through your sanctions and bombardments. This is the level. I mean, Cobb, and these are the people from CNN, the commentator. Don't even try to go over there about decency. And they talk about Trump saying that you grab them by the pussy. Really? Yeah, really. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.